Okay, Hades Omega here. Welcome to another episode of Hades Omega's Show and Tell. And today I have Chocola and Vanilla from Nekopara. Okay, so these are the Pop-Up Parade figures. These are actually my first Pop-Up Parade figures. So if you guys don't know what Pop-Up Parade is, they're a figure line from Good Smile Company. That the figures are inexpensive figures, but they're high quality. Okay, I think they're like a smaller. They're supposed to be like 17 to 18 centimeters tall or something. Is what they say. They're not. It's not really a scale figure. I guess it's like kind of like a very nice prize figure, I guess is what it's supposed to be. But anyway, they have two of my favorite anime characters, Chocola and Vanilla from Nekopara. Okay, so this is going to be a kind of 2-for-1 figure show and tell. Okay, so I'm going to try to keep it quick between each figures, but there they are. Okay, so let me just go over how much I paid for them and where I got them from. I got them from Hobby Link Japan. So because of COVID-19 and everything, I wasn't able to get them for like a whole year almost. Okay, they were just sitting in my private warehouse the whole time, and then finally we got some somewhat cheap shipping to America. You could have shipped by SAL, and I got them for, when they came out, they were 3,367 yen each. Okay, so it's roughly $30. So that really is inexpensive. That's really how much. That's how much a figure costs maybe like 20 years ago is what I want to say. Okay, a decent figure would run you anywhere from like 20 to 30 bucks back in the days. Okay, nowadays everything is like triple digits now, man, I'm telling you. But it's not to say that the figure quality hasn't gotten any better. Like the figures, there's some pretty nice figures out. Okay, but yeah, the figures are so expensive, and I think that's the reason why Good Smile Company wanted to make these figures, so people that didn't have a lot of money could buy nice figures still. Okay, so there we go. Hobby Link Japan, about $30. I think the total shipping, I shipped them with 4 items. Okay, and these are two of the 4 items. It was like about 2,500 yen. So you figure, divide that by 4, it's roughly $5 a figure. So still, the shipping was also still not bad. So but it definitely would have been bad if I had to do like DHL or FedEx or something. Okay, so that's where I got them from Hobby Link Japan. Okay, so let's go. Let's just take a look at one of them first, and then we'll open the other one, and then yeah, we'll just do one at a time. Okay, so let's start with Chocola. Okay, I'm gonna put Vanilla away, and then we'll open up the Chocola, and then we can put them together at the end. Okay. Okay, there she is, that little cutie, that cat panion, Chocola from Nekopara. Okay, from the anime and the visual novel. Okay, all right. So let's take a look at the box. So these are my first Pop-Up Parade figures. So I'm kind of excited. I don't really know what to expect. I never owned any of these figures. Okay, so one thing I already like about it is it has a clear box. Okay, these clear plastic boxes, Hades Omega loves them because you can see everything about the figure. You know, you definitely see what you're getting, because about 80% is just, you know, the clear box right here. Okay, and you can see straight into it, and you can see straight into it from different angles. So would this make a good box figure? Yes, it would make a good box figure. The box could double as a case for your figure. Okay, if you took out all that protective plastic in there, it would look even better. Okay, so yeah, it is a all clear plastic box. Hades Omega loves these plastic boxes. Okay, the only thing is they scratch really easy. Okay, so don't scratch them. Okay, so yeah, there's a big window, and you can see the figure. What you see is what you get, type of thing. Okay, it's about 80% of the box. Okay, the rest of the 20% is just kind of white border here. We've got the Nekopara logo right here, Nekopara Cat Paradise, it says here. Okay, and there you got copyright Neko Works here, and then there's this tag here, and it says name Chocola. Okay, and I guess that's it says Chocola in katakana, I think, right? That looks like katakana to me. And then this is it says here Popup Parade, Good Smile Company. Okay, so Good Smile Company is the producer, and Popup Parade is the new line of figures. You know, the small scale or smaller figures, but they're high quality. So is what they're. And these figures are supposed to be like 17 to 18 centimeters. So I guess, you know, all the figure, it's not a scale figure, I guess is what it is. Okay, but it should be scale figure quality, hopefully. All right, so that's the front. Take a look at the side. So the side is same 80% window, okay, and it's got this kind of triangular patterns and stuff, and it says Popup Parade right here, okay. And then the back, same kind of triangular patterns but larger, and it says Popup Parade here. You got the info for the figure right here. It is PVC and ABS, okay, and don't let infants handle it, okay, because they might eat it. All right, and then this side is the same as the other side, okay. All right, let's take a look at the top and the bottom real quick. Top is just clear, okay, and the bottom is just triangular patterns, okay. The box, not too flashy, okay, but the best thing about the box is it doubles as a display case, okay. That's what I want to say. All right, so let's go unbox her. Okay, there she is outside the box, but just before I put the box away, that's what the inside of the box looks like. It's got those, you know, kind of triangular pattern in there. This is Popup Parade on the bottom, okay. One thing you could do is when you take her out of the plastic packaging there, you can just stuff her in here, okay, and then that'll be your display case, okay. That's what I love about these. Also, one thing you might be able to do is put like a spacer in there, okay. So, or you can just take this this kind of wrapping stuff out, okay, the border stuff out, and then you just got a clear box, so that works too. Okay. Okay, there she is. That cutie cat girl from Nekopara, Chocola. Alright. You know, one thing I do like about this figure is a lot of the Chocola and Vanilla figures they're all these kind of lewd kind of figures. This one is not lewd in any way. Okay, she's very cute. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, she's ready to serve you some bread at the bakery. La Soleil, was I remember what they called it. It was the name of the bakery they worked at. Okay. Yeah, she's ready to go sell you some, you know, pastries. Okay, so there she is. I'm gonna do a quick 360, and then we'll unbox the vanilla figure. Okay. But I'll tell you this, I like what I see already. Definitely, you know, the packaging and all that is very simple, and I think that's the way they cut the cost down, you know. It doesn't have a lot of fancy packaging, there's not a lot of fancy art on it and stuff, so very simple, and that's how they keep the cost down. Okay, so let's go take a look at the vanilla figure now. Okay, so we just got a Chocola in the background there, and we're gonna take a look at the vanilla box, and then we'll unbox her real quick. I'll be a little bit quicker about this one because it looks pretty much the same thing as the other one. Okay, so it's got the same 80% window, white border here, same logo, everything is the same, except there is a little tag here that says vanilla. Okay, there you go. This side, same kind of triangular patterns on the side. Okay, I believe it's a different color. Okay, so the Chocola one is like a kind of like a red triangle. Okay, and yeah, they're different colors. That makes me wonder, do all of them have different colors, or is this just, you know, for certain figures have certain triangular patterns? Okay, this figure's being critical about that. Okay, anyway, yeah, this one has a blue triangle on it as opposed to the red triangle for the other one. Okay, and these two figures are definitely supposed to be paired together. Okay, they go great together, Chocola and Vanilla. Okay, same kind of pattern in the back. It says Popup Parade in blue this time, as opposed to the other time is in red. So basically we got this blue and red theme going on. Okay, same info in the back here. All right, same on this side. Okay, it's same clear on the top. Okay, and then the same kind of triangle pattern on the bottom. Okay, let's go unbox it. Okay, same triangular pattern, just blue this time. Okay. Okay, there she is, Vanilla. Okay, so we'll do a quick 360, and then I'll take a closer look at both figures, and then we'll look up close at the details, and then I'll scrutinize anything I could find on the figure. Okay, I won't be too hard on them because they only did $30 of damage each to my wallet, so it's actually a very good deal. Okay. It's a prize figure price, but you know, but the quality looks like a very nice prize figure. Okay, first up is Chocola. All right, so we'll leave Vanilla in the background there, and then we'll focus on the Chocola. Okay, so now begins the scrutinizing process, and we'll take a closer look at the figures. Okay, so let's go take a look at the base first. Okay, so they definitely got this red and blue thing going on. Okay, so Chocola is the red figure, and Vanilla is the blue figure. Okay, so the bases correspond to like the color that they get. So here we got the red base. Okay, it's a kind of light red is what I want to say. It's just a kind of like opaque, clear base. Okay, that's red, and it's like in a hexagon shape. Okay, I'd imagine you could probably, if you wanted to put a bunch of Popup Parade figures together, you can all link them up. It's very similar to the what's that figure called? The Wave Beach Queens figures. Okay, they're like that. They have this hexagon pattern, and you can just kind of link them all up together. Okay, whereas the S-style figures have like a gear on it. Okay, so those are the other lower dollar scale figures that I know of. Okay, that I own. Okay, so it's a pretty large hexagonal base, and yeah, so nothing to write home about, that's for sure. Okay, so let's take a look at the shoes. She's wearing the red shoes. It almost kind of like I don't know, it's almost like a maroon almost, but not quite. It's more red than maroon. Okay, it's like a dark red type, and it's a very glossy. Okay, so they're kind of like vinyl-y kind of looking shoes. They look very realistic. Okay, there's no kind of shading on it, but the paint quality looks great. Okay, I think this one was 1 peg per foot. Okay, I know, or maybe this one had 2 pegs. I don't remember when I put it back on. It looks like she'll be pretty stable. She's standing pretty straight up. Okay, I don't think she'll droop. Hopefully not. Okay, they didn't provide any other supports with it. Okay, and then she's got a kind of, I guess these are just leggings, okay, that go all the way to the feet. So let's move the camera up a little more. So it's like a really long sock is what it is, okay? And it's like a kind of navy blue color. Looks very good. Nothing wrong with the paint. And then there's like a red band around her. It's like an anklet or something, okay? And it looks like it's connected to it's like kind of like a garter for a shoe or something. I don't know, it's kind of weird looking. It's interesting. I've never seen anything like that before. The Vanilla is exactly the same way too. Okay, and then so yeah, those are these thigh-high kind of stockings, and they got little nekomimis here, cat ears. Very nice. Is like I said, it's a navy blue, and there's no kind of shading on it. And the molding looks very good. Okay, It looks very straight though, you know, you would think there would be kind of like some kind of folds in it and stuff, but it's okay. It looks good. Okay, the molding at the knees looks very good. The feet look very good. I don't see any mold lines anywhere, so very good. Okay, so far so good. Okay, let's move up to the kind of waist area. Okay, so you can see the thighs up to the dress, and you could see, oh yeah, you can kind of get a glance at the booty there, just a little bit. It's perfect. It's perfect, you know. It's just high enough where, like, you know, you can't see it. It's perfection. Is what I'm gonna say. All right, they well played. Good Smile Company. And then so yeah, there's the skin on the thighs and her booty. It looks very nice. Very good skin. It doesn't look plasticky at all. Okay, I just did a show and tell on a prize figure, and the skin looked very plasticky on it. This does not look plasticky. Okay. Skin looks pretty good. No shading at all. Okay, so good looking skin. Let's go look at her skirt. So it's like a two-color kind of skirt. I guess there's a bottom skirt and then a top skirt. Or, oh, you know what? It's like a two-piece dress is what it is. Okay, so let's go up a little bit higher. Okay, so it's a two-piece dress. There's actually a white dress underneath, and then there's a blue dress. Hades Meg is very nerdy about the dresses and stuff on his figures. Okay, so we're gonna go over to the kind of their this is the uniform they wear when they're at the bakery, okay, where they work at. Okay, it looks like a maid outfit is what I want to say. Okay, so there's a bottom dress that's white, and then there's a top dress that's blue. Okay, and the blue part wraps around her tummy. Very nice. So the white part has a lot of frills on it. It's very frilly, or it's got a lot of pleats is what they are, okay? And then the top part is a navy blue, and it's got a lot of kind of folds and stuff. It just it follows the contours of the white, okay? And then there's a little hearts on it right here. See? Little red hearts. Okay, and then the back has this white bow tied around her waist. So it's kind of like an apron. That's what it is. Okay. So it's like a white bow. It's tied around her waist, and it goes. Oh yeah. So that's the apron. So there's actually three pieces to this dress. Okay. There's the white part underneath. That's kind of like the underdress, and then there's a overdress, and then there's an apron she's wearing. Okay. That just covers her, you know, her front part, the waist part. Okay, and it's frilly on the edges here, very nice, very good molding here. Yeah, the molding is really nice. Like the way everything kind of moves, it flows well. And there's this two pink bows right here, and then a red line that goes here, and it looks very straight. Very good, good paint. All right, let's go a little higher. Okay, so there's let's keep on looking at the dress. This is the top part of the blue dress. So the blue part of the dress totally exposes her chest area is what I'm gonna say, and then the white dress covers it. Okay, it looks very nice. It makes her boobie area pop out more is what I say. Okay, and then there's yeah. So I guess these red hearts are like buttons for the dress. Okay, and then and yeah, and then there's the white under part of the dress that covers her chest, and there's three straight lines that go between her breasts. Okay, and they're very straight. Okay, yeah, and then so you can see there's some blue colored bows. There's two of them on the white part of the dress, and then there's kind of like a drawstring that goes along the top, so it kind of hugs her boobs. Okay, very nice. It's very intricate dress. That's what I'm gonna say. Let's take forever to put this dress on. It's like you got to put two different dresses on, basically. Okay. All right. So let's go look at the side of the dress. Okay. So you can see the white part of the dress sticking out here. Okay. And it's frilly here on the sides. It's got a pink bows on the top of one. Yeah, they're basically the same for the other one. Also, yeah, I just noticed there is a, yeah, there's a red stripe on top of the sleeves. It's kind of hard to see on one of them, but the other one you can definitely see. This, the right side you can see, okay? And then it's the same pink bow on the other side. Paint looks good. Everything in the lines, no shading, but the paint looks very good. Here's the arm. The skin on the arm looks well painted. Doesn't look plasticky is what I'm gonna say, even though it is plastic, right? And then she's kind of wearing a little glove sort of around her wrist. It's like a wrist glove type thing. She's kind of doing the cat paw right there. And then there's a red heart there. There's a lot of tiny little details on this figure. I like it. Okay. And then there's the other arm extended out straight. Molding looks very good. You can see the elbows and everything. It looks like a real arm. Okay. A real cat girl arm. Okay. So and then let's go to focus on her neck area, sorta. She's got a little bell here. It's a silver bell, and then a pink bow right here. Okay, and then she's got a big like a heart button here. Okay, and then the top of the sleeves are on the blue dress are right here. Okay. All right, and then let's take a look at the face. Face looks good. She's got a big smiley open mouth. She's kind of blushing a little bit on the sides here. Okay, you can tell it's just a little bit pink. Looks good. And you know, I have to say the face looks a little bit plasticky. I don't know what it is. It looks kind of plasticky, but still looks okay. All right, and she's kind of got like a red eyes, and she's looking to the right there. Okay, very nice. And then the hair. So I have to say the hair is probably the biggest disappointment. Well, it's the biggest QC problem for the whole figure. The biggest thing Hades Mega is going to scrutinize right now. Okay, she's got a lot of it too. So, and you know, it does look good from a distance though. But if you look at it real close, you'll see, like, you know, it just wasn't molded very good. Like right here, see, there's like a line that keeps on going, but it kind of disappears here. And then you can kind of barely tell she has a tail. Honestly, I had to actually look for her tail, because her tail is just kind of this, like, it's this right here. That's the tail. Nope, that's not it. See, this is the tail right here. This whole thing here is a tail, and then she has little bumps on her tail here. That's a chocolate thing. She's got little bumps on her chocolate colored tail. Okay, ooh, you know what? I thought I saw a mold line. Yeah, there's kind of like a mold line up here, or something. There's some kind of line up there on the tail, but it's hard to see. You'd have to really look at it. Okay. Yeah, and there's just some, like, here I can see some kind of QC stuff here. They're like little specks of dirt or something. Just the paint doesn't look like it's very consistent in that area. Yeah, let me see here. Here the molding doesn't look too good. You can see some, like, kind of imperfections in the molding. But the hair is, like, very intricately made. Like, look at the way it curls up and everything. And like I said, like, the tail just kind of just blends in with it. Okay. One thing I do like about the hair is it does have, the paint is pretty good on the hair. The paint is it's got shading on it. Okay. So you can see here it gets darker in the center, and then it gets lighter in the middle, and then it gets darker again where her pigtails are tied. Okay, there's different shades of brown in the hair. Okay, it gets lighter here and then darker here on the inside. Very nice. You can see when where the light hits it, it's kind of, you know, different. There's kind of different shades of brown. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, and then her hair is tied by these two white ribbons. Okay, and then there's her ears, cat ears, and she's got and then there's this kind of this white kind of bushy fur coming out of it. That's Chocola for you. Okay, so yeah, I am done with that's the close-up and the scrutinizing of the figure. I think, you know, the hair, if you look at the hair closely, you'll see, like, some bad kind of molding stuff. Stuff isn't straight, you know. It could just be my figure, you know. But the paint is actually the paint is the best on the hair, to tell you the truth. So like the hair is like the best part and the worst part of the whole figure. The paint is very good on the hair because it's got shading on it. It's the only shading that's on the figure. Yeah, it's the only shading. But all the paint on the figure looks great. Okay, so I would have to rate this like a, it would be like a very nice price figure is what it is. Okay, and considering the price, it is in the price figure territory. It's a very nice price figure, a premium price figure, something you would pay more than $50 for. Is, you know, is what you'd find here. Okay, is where I would rate this at. So it's very good. It's very good. There's not a lot. There's really, the paint is very good. Everything is within the lines. I'm actually really happy, and I'm really impressed with this Popup Parade. Okay, the quality is there, and the price is low. So okay, it's the price is good. Good price, high quality. Okay. All right. So now let's go take a look at the vanilla. Okay, so let's take a closer look at the Popup Parade vanilla figure. Okay, so we just took a look at the Chocola one. Let's take a look at the vanilla one. Alright, so it's got the same kind of style, hexagonal style base, is what I want to say. It is, it's blue color this time. Okay, it's a kind of opaque kind of blue, and it's hexagonal pattern, so you could like put it right next to another Popup Parade figure. Okay, I think that's what they were going with. Okay, so unlike the Chocola figure, this one has, she's wearing a blue shoes. Okay, they're the blue kind of vinyl shoes. Looks good. Paint looks like it's all on the lines. It's very glossy. Okay, and it's got this same kind of ankle garter, anklet thing here. Okay, it kind of connects the back part to the anklet. Okay, it's really interesting. Okay, and she's wearing these thigh-high stockings, but they are white this time. Okay, the Chocola ones were navy blue, and I'll put the two figures next to each other when we're done. Okay, yeah. So there you go. You got white there. Still looks good. Molding still looks good. I don't really see anything wrong in any of the molding. You can see the back of her legs right there. Very good. I don't see any mold lines anywhere. There's the Neko Mimi right here. Okay, and then we'll go take a look at the thighs. Thighs look good. I would expect vanilla to have more pale skin. Yeah, shit. Vanilla kind of has more pale skin compared to Chocola, and the skin colors look pretty much the same. Okay, and there, ooh, you can just get a tiny little peek at the booty right there. Pretty much in the same place. You get a good look at the thighs right there. Very good skin. Skin looks realistic. It doesn't look plasticky. Okay, it's like a, you know, a matte finish and stuff. It's not all shiny and stuff. Okay, let's go look at the dress. Since we kind of looked at the Chocola one, I'm gonna go kind of speed this up a little bit. But yeah, it's the same kind of dress. It's got the white and the blue dress. Except this one has, instead of having red accents, this one has blue accents. Okay, it's got blue bows here, blue bow, and then she has the blue heart button right here. Okay, it's on the other side compared to the Chocola. Okay, you can definitely tell her chest is a smaller size than Chocola. Okay, she's much shorter. She's a little shorter than Chocola also. Okay. She's wearing the same kind of apron, goes around the back, ties in the bow. Okay, looks good. I don't see anything wrong with it. Molding looks good. The same buttons. If they're heart buttons, but they're blue heart buttons. Okay. There's just 3 lines going down the middle of her chest, and then there's the drawstrings on top. It's the same kind of dress. It's just, you know, the accents are blue, so I'm not going to go over them in too much detail. Molding is good on the back there. Looks very realistic. Okay. She has a gold bell. Okay, gold or bronze or something. It's where the Chocola has a silver bell. Okay. Let's go up a little higher. Okay. So there's the face. Face looks good. She's blushing just a little bit on the sides of her cheeks. Her mouth isn't open quite as wide as Chocola's. And she has blue eyes, okay? Okay, and then there's the arms. She's doing the cat paw with the other arm, the left arm, as opposed to the right arm. And her hands out like she's presenting something. Okay. Skin looks good. I don't see any kind of flaws on it so far. Everything looks good so far. Very good. All the frilly stuff. There's a lot of detail to the molding on this figure, and I haven't really found anything bad with it. Okay. Okay. There. Yeah, we went over the face. So now the hair. Oh yeah, there is this little hat that they're wearing also, and it has like the bows and stuff. I didn't talk about that on the Chocola one, but Chocola has one exactly the same, except it's got a red ribbons in it. Okay, Chocola kind of has this kind of white, purpley hair. Okay, it's very long, like Chocola's, and it's done up in twin tails like Chocola's, but they're lower twin tails. They're lower in the hair. Okay, and they kind of just explode out here. The hair looks better than the Chocola's. I don't know what it is. You know, it just when I looked at this one and I looked at Chocola's, I like this hair better. You know, just the way it looks. The molding is better on it. I don't really see any problems with it. There's no like little inconsistencies in the molding and stuff. Okay, and then there's her tail. The tail comes out the other end. This tail you can kind of make out more from the hair because it kind of sticks out further, and it's got the same bumps that the Chocola has. It's a vanilla Chocola thing. Okay, yeah, hair looks good. I can't say anything bad about it. The shading, I have to say the shading doesn't look as good as the Chocola, but it still looks good. You know, there's still some shading. You can see it's kind of whiter here on the tops, and then as you get to the edges, it starts to turn more purple. Okay, and it gets more purpley as it goes down. I don't know if the camera can really catch that. It's really hard to see. It's easier to see in the Chocola figure, is what I'm gonna say. Okay, and then there's the cat ears. Okay, it's kind of the white purplish cat ears with the little fur sticking out in the middle. Okay, very cute. Okay, so sorry guys. This show and tell took a little longer than I thought it would. Well, I'm trying to keep it as fast as possible because I'm doing a 2-for-1 here. Okay, so let's put them side by side, and then I'll tell you what I think about them, and then that'll be the end of the video. I'll get some 360 video and close-ups of both figures, and yeah, that'll be the end of the video. So, oh my god, they are so cute. I'm gonna lie. I'm so happy with these figures. Okay, so there they are, side by side. They are beautiful. They look good. I'm really happy with the quality of these Popup Parade figures. Like I said, it's like a, you know, the cost of like a prize figure, but the quality of a scale figure, and they weren't joking about it. Okay, so these are about $30 each figures. What a bargain! That's how much nice figures usually cost back in the days. That's what I'm gonna say. Okay, and these are very nice figures. They got a solid paint job. The paint looks excellent on it. None of the paint looks like it's, you know, out of the lines or whatever. It doesn't look right. I couldn't find any major problems, except for Chocola's hair has some kind of molding problems in it. They're just very hard to see. You really have to just look at the hair. Okay, the vanilla, you can see the tail a little better, so you can hardly tell that Chocola's tail is sticking out here. Okay, but yeah, I like them both. Very nice. And if you want to display them together, you can lock the bases together like that, so they're, you know, they're flat parts like that. I guess you could move it around the hexagon thing. Okay, so one is red and one is blue. They contrast each other, and then I guess they were designed to be viewed like this, okay, or have something in the middle, but oh yeah, they kind of touch each other though. Yeah, they touch each other when you put the bases right next to each other. So, but there they are together. I suggest you buy them as a pair because that's how they go. And I'd like to point out that I do have the freeing S-style swimsuit figures for the Vanilla and Chocola. Okay, so you can get an idea of the scale. I believe these are non-scale figures. They're supposed to be 17 to 18 centimeters tall. That's the target height they're going for. So I guess all the figures are going to be around 17 or 18 centimeters. But these two are scale figures. These are 1/12 scale. Okay, so if you were to put a scale size to this, it's bigger than a 1/12 scale. I'll tell you that. Okay, just for reference, I have a 1/8 scale Good Smile Company Rin Shibuya here. Okay, put them in front, and she's much bigger than all of them. Okay, so yeah, Rin isn't very tall a girl either. So I want to zoom out a little bit. So I would say they're close to a 1/10 scale. This is already a 1/8 scale right here. Okay, so that's not like super big. So I would say, yeah, they're even on a raised base too. The base is taller. So I would say the Vanilla or Chocola Popup Parade is somewhere in the neighborhood of like a 1/9 or a 1/10 scale. Okay, definitely not a 1/12 scale, because 1/12, this is 1/12 right here, and it's really small. Okay, so that's just to give you an idea of the scale. If you want to put them with other figures, I would say around the 1/10 scale. If you got, 1/10 isn't a very common size figure. So, and if you want to see videos on the S-style swimsuit figures for the Chocola and the Vanilla, I have videos for that. I will put the links to them at the end of this video if you want to see that. They're also very, very nice figures too, and they're scale figures, so they're 1/12 scale figures. Okay, so yeah, I'm really happy with these figures. It took a long time for me to get them, and I'm excited to get more Pop-Up Parade figures, except I'm running out of space to put figures. So also one good thing about this is the figures aren't that big, and the boxes, you can use them as display cases too. So if you don't have a place to put them, you can just leave them in the boxes. That's another good thing about these figures. So way to go, Good Smile Company. I'm really happy with this Pop-Up Parade figure line you guys are doing here. The thing is, like, they sell out right away too, so I don't know, it's the cost is like a price figure, but the quality is like with the scale figure. Okay, so I want to say it looks like a very, very, very nice price figure is what I want to say. Okay, and I've had some very nice price figures before too, so don't think it's because it's a price figure it's not very good. Okay, so but I would say this is like a very good, like a good scale figure too. Okay, so I'll get some 360 video and close-ups, and that's the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Hey, zooming out.